Hey guys, this is Chris. Doing another update, continuing on with my collection. Today we're going to be looking at my Gary Numan collection. So we're at the G section in my in all my artists. As you can see up at the top there, pretty good space left to finish up. But I have Dance here. I have two copies. The one I featured right here in a previous video, and then this one is my promo stamp right there at the top. I also have Gary Numan and Dramatis. Now, they did a good single here, Love Needs No Disguise, and they actually performed that in the Machine Music Tour recently. I think it was about a year or two ago, where they did a tribute to Cedric Sharpley, former drummer of Gary Numan's, who was featured on The Pleasure Principle and I believe Telecon. But yeah, it was very good, very emotional. Okay, moving on, I have Gary Numan's Telecon. I have two copies of it, one with a free single sticker at the top, and then the other here is an ACO promo copy. As you can see, it lists all the track numbers, track listings, has your gold stamp at the top there. I also have a copy of The Pleasure Principle. Very nice copy. I bought it for $15 from a shop in Greensboro. I actually saw yesterday, October 10th, I saw a copy of Telecon in Asheville, North Carolina at Harvest Records. And it was very clean. It was a nice looking copy. I thought about buying it, but I had to stop myself because I knew I had these two here at home. Yeah, so let's keep going. All right. So I thought I had this album before, I Assassin. Apparently I didn't, and I found it at Center for Better Grooves in Greensboro. And $14, I picked it up. I think because I had this one, We Take Mystery to Bed, as a single off that album. And I think just because I was like, oh yeah, I think I got that. I kept passing it up, and finally I was like, let me check my Discogs, and looked up. Sure enough, I didn't have it, so went back and bought it. One of my favorite Gary Numan albums from the early years. And then I also have Warriors here. Nice looking kind of Mad Max feel to it. And Warriors was in 1983, if I'm not mistaken. Big contrast artwork-wise, image-wise, to I Assassin, which was 1982. And I Assassin followed Dance, which was 1981. So Gary's image changes quite a bit. And you'll see it in the next little clip I have here. And yeah, guys. All right, so coming back, Gary Numan in 1984 came out with Berserker. Now, pretty shocking, pretty strange artwork there, but I was really enthralled by it because I've never seen, at the point when I heard this album, being a young teenager, I hadn't seen anyone like this before, so it was very interesting. In his autobiography, I believe he goes into talking about the image for it, but he has a couple good tracks off here. The title track, there is The Hunter, which is good, and This Is New Love, and I enjoy those off here. And then of course 1985 comes along, Gary changes again, more dapper, more Monte Carlo, as he said. Picture disc, obviously. I don't have the original sleeve version, but yeah, don't play it as much just because it is a picture disc. Sound quality is not that great, but I am looking to get a new a standard issue version. And also, before I move on, I found out I have a Gary Numan Pleasure Principle with a cutout and a promo sticker at the bottom there. And yeah, I had no idea that I still had this one. So it was very interesting because I was like, oh, I have two copies. What's a promo? Okay, cool. So I was very happy with that. So in 1988, Gary Numan came back with Metal Rhythm. And it's probably one of my favorites of his mid to late 80s stuff, aside from Outland. I don't have Outland, but I really want to get a copy of that. This one features Respect, New Anger, Voix, and Cold Metal Rhythm. It's a gatefold edition, just a standard edition. I had heard that some of these had posters with them, but I don't have one of those, unfortunately. If we look over here, you'll see that I have one of the singles from this, America, 12-inch, and now it is signed by Gary. He signed it back in 2007 during the, 2006, during the Jagged Tour. I met him in Philadelphia at the Theater for the Living Arts and waited out back for a while, and he signed it. He also signed another 7-inch of mine, but I'll probably do a 7-inch video later on. And then also coming in, I have the picture disc to Absolution and Magic from 1994. And of course, two-sided picture disc. It's decent. I'd need to get a new slip cover for it because it's all dirty, but yeah, it's a decent track, decent picture disc. And yeah, let's keep moving on. I have 3 more Gary Numan records. So I thought I had 3 more, but I actually have 4 more records. These 2, Gary Numan Pure and Gary Numan Pure. 2 more off to the side, and then we'll be finished up with this Gary Numan video. This one's actually an exclusive pressing from Out of the Blue Productions. It's on a purple vinyl, features a 7-inch yellow vinyl, which I have located on my bookshelf, but I haven't brought it out yet. I'll probably have a single picture of it with the album out. The reissue here is on red vinyl, and I'll have a single picture here listed in just a moment. Purple vinyl number 83 and yellow vinyl 239. Here we have Gary Numan, Splinter. These are the last 2 Gary Numan records I have in this video. Of course, this one, very good album. It's got a lot of new sounds on there, very different from Pure or Exile, featuring a lot more stuff that he used from like more concepts and ideas that built off of Jagged, the Hybrid Sessions, and Dead Sun Rising. And then I have Exile. Now this copy right here is also a exclusive pressing, and I will show you a little bit more of that here in just a moment. Printed on blue vinyl from Out of the Blue Records or Productions. Very limited, like the other Pure album. Only 300 were printed back in 2007 or 8, across 3 different colors. And I'll show you a picture of that here in just a moment. And I'll also show you the back section of it. These copies of Exile were printed on red, blue, and white vinyl, limited at 100 copies each. And mine is number 17 on the blue vinyl. Alright, I just want to thank you guys for checking out my videos. I'm just going to do a little run through of my Gary Numan CDs. Show you that I have quite a bit. Oh, and there's some nice nails, hesitation marks. So yeah, I greatly appreciate you guys. Hope you all have a great day. Thank you.